Live from New York, it's Saturday night with questions about art and design, business, geography, Chris Kattan, movies, nature, Sherry O'Terry, religious texts, Horatio Sands, featuring A. Whitney Brown, literature, and a cartoon by Robert Smigel. Musical guests, Ashley Simpson, and your host, me.
Hello there. Woo, hi. Happy Saturday, and welcome to HQ, the trivia game show on your phone where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your MC without the Escher, Quiz Khalifa, a.k.a. Host Malone, a.k.a. Quizzy Rascal, a.k.a. Lil HQZ Vert, Scott Rogowski, pushing notifications from the greatest city on earth, the city that never sleeps, Ogden, Utah. Phoning it in, literally phoning it in to all 985,000 plus of you, including Allie Fitz, Cub Fan Primo, Rocky Jaws. Happy birthdays to Theuta, Priya, Michaela, Connor MacArthur, Natan Garad, Alana Rutkowski, are we cousins? And a merry, very blairy Christmas. That's what I was told to say. Is this your first time trimming your H cuticles? Gross. Go to a salon. Get a proper manicure. In the meantime, let me explain how this works. I'm gonna ask 12 questions, ranging from easy to hard. You're gonna have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap your answer. If you get it right, well, you move on to the next round. If you answer all 12 questions correctly, you win or split our cash prize. And tonight, the prize is 2,000 Dixie cups, 2,000 Dixie chicks, $2,000. Boy, you could buy $1,999 slices and a bottle of water to wash it all down. If you're not from New York, dollar slices is cheapo pizza. We now have over 1 million players in the game. The 2 Comma Club. We're effing with some commas tonight. Let's go. It's one more Saturday night. Crank up that old Victrola. Put on them rocking shoes. Pick it up. Groove. Are you ready to quiz with me and get some money? Huh? Quiz with me and get some money. Well, let's get down to the nitty gritty then. Let's get this show on the road. Numero uno. Where does the coffee plant grow best? Near the equator, near the Starbucks, or near the North Pole? Oh yes, coffee. Coffee plants like the 3 H's: heat, humidity, and hockey fights. High altitudes. And those are best found near the equator, that tropical area between latitudes 25 degrees north and 30 degrees south. The bean belt, 884 are saying, "Hola latte." You guys are caffeinated, jonesing for Q2. The rest, you should have had a cup before the game tonight. Q2, where do marsupials keep their undeveloped young? In their pouches, in a paper bag, or underwater? Pouches, paper bag, or underwater. Talking about marsupials, you know marsupials, kangaroos, koalas, wallabies, wombats. They've got young coming out of their wherever. Their pouches. Pouches are where the young are kept. Pow, pow. 898,322 of you got your 85 Walter Roos on. You're going for it. Hopping on to Q3. The rest need to go back in the pouch. You are not fully developed for tonight. 40,000 plus of you. Come back tomorrow. Q3. What are the first words spoken by God in the King James Bible? Let there be light. Hello, my children. Or this is my gift. Because life is precious, and God and the Bible. This line is from Genesis, OT Genesis, chapter 1, verse 3. It's the third line of the whole thing. God's not wasting time. He's getting down in the nitty-gritty. And the Lord said, how about a little light on the subject? Or more specifically, let there be light. And then he clapped on. 708,800 are getting lit right now. 145,000 plus of you go back to Sunday school. Crack a Gideon Bible. Go to check into a Holiday Inn. Q4. basketball is not a major theme of which of these 90s movies? White Men Can't Jump, Point Break, or Eddie? Not a major theme of which of these movies? Woody Harrelson is the street ballin' white man who ostensibly can't jump. It's about street ball, basketball, yeah. Whoopi Goldberg is Eddie, who unwittingly becomes head coach of the New York Knicks. But Point Break is about bank robbing surfers, not b-ballers. And we have 499,260 real Blue Flame specials, aren't you? To the rest of you, to the 177,000, vaya con Dios. Q5, the American craftsman style of house was an architectural reaction to what? World War I, the Industrial Revolution, or the Great Depression? The American craftsman. Bob Vila in the game tonight. What up? American craftsman, the movement spun off from the British arts and crafts movement, which preached simplicity of design, local and natural materials, and a handcrafted aesthetic in a response to industrialization. Handwork over mass production. And brutal question here, we just lost over 220,000, 240,000 about. My goodness. Oh my Lanta. You guys got sawed off here. But the rest of you getting crafty on tonight's quiz. You got Q6. The best-selling book, The Chocolate War, is about what? High school conformity, sugar addiction, or the rise of Hershey's? The Chocolate War. Read this book when I was a kid. Yes, this is one of the first books I think I read. Probably shouldn't have read it so soon. Written by Robert Cormier and published in 1974, it's considered one of the best young adult novels of all time, set in high school, and it delves into the cliques and the manipulations of teens, it's all that stuff. Conformity, that's all in there. Yeah, Jerry Renault, go with Renault. 124,515 of you are the cheese. You're going beyond the Chocolate War. 2 other Robert Cormier books. The rest of you surrendering. At Q6, we lost nearly 100,000 there. Chip chopping away. 124,515 get Q7. In the UK, who appoints the Prime Minister? The people, the Parliament, or the Queen? Or Parliament Funkadelic? Huh? Why isn't that one of the options? Well, things are done differently. Things are done a little differently across the pond. Typically, the political party who receives the most number of seats in the House of Commons forms the government. And the leader of that political party who wins will be made Prime Minister, officially appointed by the Queen. Oh yes, hail, hail Britannia. Savage question here at Q7. We just lost over 98,000 HQties. Oh, they're getting buried in state at Buckingham Palace. 22,655 of you. Well, you can't stop you now. Don't stop you now. The rest of you biting the dust at Q7. Q8, wrestling legend Ric Flair, woo, enter the ring to the same music used in what classic film? Star Wars Episode 4, 2001: A Space Odyssey, or Back to the Future? Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, woo! He entered the ring to Richard Strauss's masterpiece, Also Sprach Zarathustra. Bum, 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 bum. You know it, I know it. Also used to open 2001: A Space Odyssey. Yes, 10,721 of you got that Ric Flair drip. You're styling, profiling, limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling and dealing, sons of guns. Rest of you tapping out. That figure 4 hold, too strong for you. You got Q9, though it now conveys something different. Which of these words originally meant parrot, warble, thespian, or popinjay? This is a fun little factoid. Some trivia to take home to your parents. It used to be a compliment to be compared to a parrot. Now this word is a pejorative if you're looking to describe a vain, strutting, supercilious person. Well, popinjay is the word for you. And it's the original English name for parrot. Popinjay. Pop it like it's hot. Who's got those Cheddar Bay biscuit poppers from Red Lobster? 3,990 of you want a cracker and more quiz. The rest of you getting your wings clipped at Q9. We lost over 6,000 of you there. Oh, my Lanta. Q10, which of these video games was not produced by From Software? Dark Souls, Beyond Two Souls, or Demon's Souls? My soul, it's my soul. From Software developed their famously difficult Demon's Souls. They follow that up with their possibly even more difficult Dark Souls in 2011. But Beyond Two Souls was developed by a French company, Quantic Dream. It's got nothing to do with demons. 1,662 of you got it right. Just about an even split there. Damn, Daniel, we just lost over 2,000, down to 1,662. But the rest of you exercise from tonight's game. This quiz is clear. Q11, the penultimate question. Which of these companies went public first? Facebook, Ferrari, or Alibaba? Who was first of these to make their shares publicly available? Ferrari only went public in 2015. Yeah, they still managed to get the ticker symbol RACE. Chinese retail giant Alibaba went public the year before, 2014, but Facebook was the first of this bunch, announcing its IPO in 2012. Came out at $38 a share. Can you believe it? Now it's at $181. I told my dad to buy it because I don't know how to use the stock market. Savagery again at Q11. We lost 1,200 here. RIP. You came so close, but no e-cigar. 409 remain. You guys are blue chips, HQ chips, and you get Q12. The final question. You know what happens now. It all boils down to this. 409 players, $2,000. Can I get a witness? Who's making this money move? Q12. Every U.S. state that starts with which of these letters has a Democratic governor? W, C, or V? 409 players left. Nearly 250,000 people around the world watching with bated breath to see how this game ends up. You might know Wisconsin's governor is Republican Scott Walker, the original White Walker. And while Vermont might seem like a blue state, Bernie, baby, the governor is Republican Phil Scott. Connecticut, California, and Colorado all start with C and all have Democratic governors. See what I mean? We got 191 winners, baby! Go on now, see, CC Rider. Go on now, see what you have done. 191 of you splitting $2,000. That's $10.47. You can get 2 chicken and rices for that in New York. 10 slices of pizza. Big ups to Leaves, Justine, Lady Andrea, children at her feet. AUE, Trinka 711. Verify me wants some money. Well, I'm gonna verify you as a winner. I don't know if I can verify you in the other term. Electro Lemon. Nice. Sour. Congrats to all of you. Seriously, that was a heck of a game. We had over 1.3 million people starting out. We ended with 191. Come back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. You know why? Oh, because tomorrow night's not like any other night. Tomorrow night, we're asking 15 questions, and you could win $15,000. That's right, 15 for 15. Like ESPN's got 30 for 30, we got 15 for 15. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. So set your alarms, tell your friends, refer them extra lives. Get those extra lives, you're gonna need them. Whoo! Ric Flair, woo! This is Scott Rogowski saying sayonara until tomorrow. Would you like to buy a monkey? Good night!